bad kitchen, boy.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back at it with another one, and this is another requested video about how much do I spend on gas. Like, how much does gas cost driving a 392 Hemi? Let's hop right into it. Man, I have to break down these numbers to y'all. Like, people don't understand how much money you will spend on gas. And I'm just in the 392. I'm not even in a Hellcat yet. Honestly, I wouldn't even want to daily drive a Hellcat. That'd just be insane. I mean, even if you can afford it, whew, it's gonna be draining your pockets. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so just to tell you how I do my thing here, I always fill my gas tank from half. So I'm basing everything off when I get to half, I'm filling it back up. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a full breakdown. Let's say it's a Friday and I'm going to be off this weekend. I'm going to have to put gas in it Friday night and Saturday night, because after rolling, I'm going to be down. Unless I literally just roll around for a little bit and come back home, I'll be down to 3/4. But if I roll how me and my boys usually roll, I'll be probably back down close to half. How I drive. And so the next day on a Saturday, you're gonna need more gas, so you had to put another 30 piece back into it. That's 60 bucks. Then Sunday night, after you've been rolling, you're gonna need to refill again to prepare you for the next following work week. That's $90. So then after you've been rolling, which I need gas every 2 to 3 days in this car, and I'm speaking from half. Yeah, okay, so we got the tab so far. That's 90. Just from the weekend, you've spent $90 on gas. That's not even counting yet your runs during the week and going to work and back home. So once I've spent $90 throughout the weekend, at least Tuesday or Wednesday, I will need to get more gas in my car. Like, it's mandatory, or else you're just gonna let your car go way down to E again, and that's another 30. So that's 150. That's 150 right there in that small time period. So from Friday to Wednesday, you've spent 150 on gas. So it's at Wednesday and you've spent another 30 to add to that 120, which makes it 150. So that's gonna last you another couple days. Then when you come around to Friday again, you're putting another 30 in. So do the math for how much you're gonna spend a month. You've already spent 150 within that week period there. Crazy. It'll blow your mind. And a Hellcat will is going to burn more gas than this 392. So the time period I'm talking, you can cut that down some just because you're being a Hellcat. That's how much more you'll even be spending on gas, and how much more frequently you will be at a gas station than I'm already at a gas station. I'm already there every 2 to 3 days. Then once you get to the weekend, I'm there every day when I'm out rolling. Every day I'm at the gas station on the weekend. Every day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is crazy, but I just think of it as miles per gallon. You know, some people might hate it. Some people don't really care. A lot of people, you know, pockets is right and they can afford it, but they still will tell you that gas ain't no joke. and it's really not. Just prepare yourself. Make sure you have a decent job, because like I said, let's say you don't calculate things right, you have some bills due, and of course you need your lights and stuff to stay on, and your water and everything like that. You go to have to pay these bills, you still got to have gas to get to work. And premium where I'm at is $4 and some change right now. So that stuff ain't cheap. I mean, you used to be able to slap 25 in, 30 in, and you would see that hand just go up. But now, it ain't the same no more. Don't do it to yourselves, and be ready for it. If you don't have to daily this car, that's perfect for you, because you can just hop in it and be gassed up already when it's time to go to car shows, when it's time to roll out with your homies, when it's time to just ride around and cruise and have fun. You're always going to have gas in your vehicle because it's not your daily driver. But if you're like me, you're constantly driving it every day. And yes, you're putting a lot of miles on your car and a lot of highway miles, you know. And I like to drive my vehicle even just to clear my head. Like, me driving is like my therapy, you know. So I put way more miles on my vehicle than the average person that just drives to home and work. But which is crazy, because when I had my first ever Scat Pack that I owned, I literally just used to go to home and work, and I only stayed 5 minutes from my job at that time. So I was not burning that much gas just to get to work, you know. I was right around the corner from the house, and at that time I didn't go to car meets and roll with people, and I didn't do none of that at that time. But times have changed. I'll be outside rolling now. I'm out maneuvering around, you know, showing the YouTube channel, getting views on that, and doing what I can to elevate. Now, me personally, the paying a lot for gas is not a deal breaker, because I love this car. It's a car I've dreamed of having since I was a little kid. My mom had a Hemi. It's just, I always wanted an SRT. I always wanted a Hellcat. I always wanted a Daytona 392. I always wanted a Scat Pack. And I always wanted a purple Charger. So for me, I'm living the dream. But for everybody, it's not smart to just get one of these. And if you're in the RT, you're just going to burn a little bit less than this car, but you're still going to go through your gas for sure. Definitely. You're still going to go through your gas. You just get slightly better gas mileage than the RT. This vehicle gets decent gas mileage on the highway. Let's say you're taking a road trip, or you just want to hit the cruise control on, or simply just let it drop down in 4-cylinder mode. It's amazing. I've seen 25, 26 driving on the highway at a reasonable, you know, speed. You know, 70 to 75, you could get between 24 to 26 miles per gallon in this vehicle. And that's just varying on if you're driving up a hill or down a hill. You know, when you're going down, the MPG is going to go up. When it has to fight up hills, and, you know, it'll go down. But for a 392 with 485 horsepower, that's good gas mileage. But once you get in the city, stop and go, you're going to cut that down a lot. You're going to probably get 16 to 17 miles per gallon. Then if you start hitting it, you probably go down to 15 miles MPG. Then when you really get on it, you go down some more. But to me, it's all worth it. If you're into muscle cars and you like going fast, you like the sound, you like driving in these type of vehicles, it's worth paying the money that you will pay every month for this vehicle. It's worth it. If you can do it, I definitely say do it. If you're borderline to where you think you'll just have enough money for the car payment, but all the other essential stuff, you necessarily might not, you know, might put you in a situation. I can't say don't get one of these cars, but I will say it will be stressful, and you won't be able to fully enjoy this car, because in order to drive it and have fun, yes, you're gonna have to go put gas in this car. And for any hardworking person, money going down like that, just going through your gas tank, eventually you're gonna feel it. Whether it hurts you or it doesn't, you're gonna notice how much you're spending on gas. That's all I'm trying to say. No matter what your financial situation is, you're gonna know, okay, I'm spending a lot of money on gas. I mean, unless you're just filthy rich. And even if you're filthy rich, you're gonna notice, wow, it feels like I just always am at a gas station. Like a gas station is my second home or something, you know, shit. But that's on you. If you're the type of person that can afford it, but say, oh, well, it's a lot of gas, all the gas and burning gas, this car ain't for you. So that's it for today. Hopefully I can help a lot of people understand what it'll be like, you know, if you get one of these cars one day, plan to, or, you know, anything of that sort. You know what you're getting yourself into. It won't be a surprise to you. You'll already be on game. You might already have a gas card, or you might already, you know, have stuff in place to where you're not even worried about it. So I'm glad I could help y'all out. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out today.